Global Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now. Charlies.gold. Hi guys, it's Thursday the 26th of February. Boy oh boy, what a time to be alive. I was just comparing the media pack, which is the narrative, against the truth. I'm going to give you an example. I compared the figures that the media pack get about Ukraine. The media pack says very clearly that 120,000 Ukrainians have been killed and 2.1 million Russians have been killed. And I'll tell you right now, it's virtually completely the opposite of what you've been told. There's 1.2 million Ukrainians that have arrived home in body bags. There is 700,000 that have switched sides. And there are 120,000 body bags of Russians who've been brought home. And a bit like COVID, all these people were dying of COVID. The beauty of COVID was nobody died of old age. They manipulate the figures. So what I did during COVID was speak to the undertakers, who told me that the numbers of people dying in 2021 was the same as 2020 and 2019. Not like the stuff that was put out on the media. It's very much the same with the numbers from Ukraine. Every life is valuable, whether you're Russian or Ukrainian. But let's have the truth. The truth is that Ukraine is taking an absolute hiding. The facts are that if this continues on the way it is, by August, they won't have an army. And what will happen then is Russia will take the lot. It's sad, but it's true. True.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. Amplified by Elon Musk on X, states that Restore Britain, the new right-wing party launched by former Reform UK MP Rupert Lowe, at time of recording, already polling at 7% and will win to save Britain. This figure comes from a recent Find Out Now poll, 20th to the 21st of February 2026, showing Reform UK at 25%, Greens at 18%, Labour and Conservatives tied at 16%, Lib Dems at 11% and Restore Britain at 7%, with your party at 1%. The poll commissioned amid the party's rapid membership growth claims, around 90,000 to 100,000 reported by supporters in days, has sparked excitement on the right.
Well, this is, for me, this is a difficult one to listen to, because I've said from day one, this is the end of the two-party system. But I wasn't envisaging that we would have a 100-party system. That defeats the whole object. And of course, it's very dangerous to have restore and reform, because what you've got now, another two-party system. And it just divides and conquers. We're moving away from a two-party system to governance rather than government. Wake up. What's happening here is dividing the people on the good side. That shouldn't happen. The people on the right-hand side of what's right, the people on the right with what's right, need to stick together and not be divided. You need to find the right person to lead you, to transition us from a party system to governance. We need to transition, and we'll need a party to do that. But having two parties just makes things worse. I just pray to God that people think carefully about this, because if you've got two parties out there fighting against each other, the other side will win again. Use common sense. This is a difficult time, but use common sense. Don't jump out of the frying pan into the fire and create another two-party system. We need to get rid of the old system. And we need a new party. No, you don't. You need no parties, you need governance, and you need intelligent people to run it. There's so many intelligent people in the UK and Europe who could run it. But no, we picked the dumbest. There's not a group of animals on the planet that would let the dumbest lead them. And yet us humans think we're intelligent
and we let the dumbest do exactly that. Wake up. True.
Well, speaking of the dumbest, Keir Starmer has gone mad with power by subjecting Amazon, Disney, Netflix and other streaming platforms to Ofcom rules, framing it as a censorship grab. In fact, this stems from today's government announcement implementing the Media Act 2024, requiring video on demand service with over 500,000 UK users to follow Ofcom's content standards for protecting viewers from harmful material and improving accessibility like subtitles.
This is all about control and everything else, and this is all part of the awakening process. There's so much going on right now for those people. I will say I'm in an environment at the moment with a number of friends. Some are very like-minded, open-minded like me, some are not. We have every morning at breakfast, we have a very healthy debate. And every evening at tea, we have a very healthy debate about a number of things. And it's very interesting because they said to me, so how do you know that you're right and we're wrong? So I don't. I said, find out all the information. And then I pray and ask God to guide me to the truth and what's right. And that has started to resonate with them. That it's not Charlie that's coming up with all the answers, it's God. God is showing Charlie the answers, and God can show you the answers. We're seeing so much in plain sight. You know, what's happening in Norway at the moment, where the Prime Minister's tried to commit suicide because he's been caught out doing stuff. We're going to see a lot more of this. When people get caught, they don't like being caught. And it's embarrassment to them and their families. This is a very difficult time for many people. There's many people out there shouting and screaming about the Epstein list, about this, that, and the other. Now it's out there, the truth's out there. Yes, there's 6 million pages. Yes, it will take 6 years to go through. Have a wonderful day. Lots more news coming your way. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. Saturdays and Sundays, we spend with our families, as we should do. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Global Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now. Charlies.gold.